Hello and welcome to Happy Half Hour, a new show on Peoria Live, brought to you by Enjoy Peoria. I'm your host, Casey Geyer, and you can join me here every Tuesday at 10:30. On this week's show, we are really appreciating this awesome weather we're having. Spring has sprung, in my opinion, and so we're bringing on our friends from Wildlife Prairie Park with a special guest to tell us what they've got going on this spring. And then we're going to bring back we'll call him my co-host, Andrew Barra. He's going to be sitting down with Steve Rouland from Studios on Sheridan, telling you about a really, really fun, unique way to experience the art scene in the Peoria area. And then, of course, we'll let you know some great events that are coming up. So sit back, relax, and have some fun with us. We'll be right back with Happy Half Hour. For over 60 years, Junction City has been one of Peoria's premier retail boutique centers with great shopping options. If you need bike equipment, check out Bushwhackers Outdoor Store. And if you need a place to eat, Junction City has so many great restaurants with mouth-watering menus. Do you want to find out more about what's going on in the Peoria area? Well, check us out at enjoypeoria.com. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. Like I said, spring is here, and that means it's time to shake those winter blues and get outside and have some fun. So today we have Calli Smith, the Wildlife Prairie Park Programming Specialist, here to tell us what we can look forward to there. Hi, Calli. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. First, I've got to say, can you introduce us to your friend?
This is Buster, and he, of course, is the man of the hour, the bunny of the hour.
Obviously.
The next couple months. So Buster is our educational bunny, and he is very popular with the birthday parties.
Oh, I bet. Mm-hmm. I bet. And it's his time to shine. You also bought some fun Easter eggs, little ducky, some fun stuff going on. I know, but first you guys have your March into Wellness event coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So this weekend we've got the March into Wellness, and there's going to be a whole bunch of fun activities. So we're going to have hikes that are marked out for people. So if you want to go see the animals, go this way. It's a mile or different distances, so you can see the animals and also get in some exercise and, of course, get out of the house now after
very
winter.
Nice.
And we're also going to have some fun programs like, this is a great one. It's animal exercise movement class. So learn how to do some movements, right? Like, can you stand like a flamingo or different type yoga-ish poses for the kids especially. So it's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
We've been trying them out, so of course it's great. And then we'll also have enrichment for the animals. So we're going to make something and we'll let the guests help us too and give them to some of the animals. So there's certain times for certain animals. And it's all up on our website, of course.
Oh, very cool.
And then, of course, that day, we've also got more things going on. We've got Junior Naturalist program as well. So it's a great program for kiddos. So it's like first grade to eighth grade where they can come out and we learn about a specific topic. And this time it's animal tracks. So they get to learn about them inside, and then they'll get to go outside and find them or hang out and have fun too. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. So yeah, you're ready to get people out of the house. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about kids. I know you guys have a lot of opportunities, especially with spring coming. Yes. I mean, I know I could use a band of children to come and help me get my gardens ready. I can't imagine what it's like for you guys.
So much to do out there. Yeah. So we've got a great core of volunteers, but we can always use more. So kiddos 13 and under, we ask that their parents come out with. But then older than that, case-by-case basis, there's plenty to do. We need trail guides. We also have gardening. You name it, there's something out there for everyone.
That's awesome. So you can take like individual like families, but then also can companies get involved as well?
Oh, of course, yes. So we have great, usually on the weekends. So on Saturday, big days where we have like the Bradley Serve group comes out, or we'll have companies schedule times to come out, and we'll have like 15 to 50 people. We'll give them a project and they go for it. So it could be anywhere from raking leaves. This month it's actually cleaning Easter eggs. So
that's a fun job. Yeah. So speaking of Easter eggs, you brought some here. I know you guys have some really fun Easter egg events. Can you tell us?
Yeah, so for our giant egg hunt, our Easter egg hunt, we have 3 hunts going this year.
Wow.
And we're going to have more eggs than last year. So last year was 16,000 eggs.
Oh my gosh.
And this year our goal is 20,000 eggs. So looking at who came last year, it could be around 25 eggs per kiddo or even more. So that's what we're estimating. We're trying to get lots more stuff out there.
That's amazing.
And it all happens within a minute.
I can't even imagine what 20,000 eggs would look like. Yes. And how long does it take to get that set up and to hide?
Well, it takes more like stuffing them and everything. For the egg hunts, there's not really a good place for us to hide them. So a lot of them are in the grass or in an open area.
Right.
But then we have our scavenger hunt. That's for the people who want to search for the eggs. So
Okay.
we're going to hide eggs all throughout the parks, these giant wood eggs, and they have like stars on them or different things on them to mark them. They'll be in like the reptile hall or on the train or all over the park. So you've got to explore the whole thing to find
Yeah,
them.
what a fun way to get around. And then do you actually grab the egg, or do you just take a picture with it, or?
For the egg hunt, you can grab the eggs,
Yeah.
and then of course we ask the people recycle them, so
Yeah.
unload the candy. But for the other ones, we have different themes on them, so
Okay.
you just put a number down on a
Gotcha.
piece of paper. The day before that, the photo egg hunt, we actually go out and take pictures of where we hide eggs, and you have to follow along with the pictures. And there'll be different prizes for that. So we've got things all weekend long, basically.
kidding.
So
It's egg
Friday we've
crazy.
got the photo egg hunt, then we've got the Easter egg hunt, the giant one on Saturday, plus the bunny breakfast. So if you need to get your energy up before the hunt,
Yeah.
you got to come in and eat.
And are these things you have to pre-register for, or can you just show up that day?
For the egg hunt, the giant egg hunt, we have online registrations opening up this week, so you
Okay.
can get a special discount if you get them early.
Nice.
The photo egg hunt, you can just come in and get a sheet of paper. For the the bunny breakfast and the brunch, we would prefer reservations ahead of time.
Yeah.
That way we know you're coming in and we can get you out to go egg hunt or go do
Okay.
something fun with the family.
Man, speaking of eggs, Buster is just being such a good little guy
Yeah.
right now. How old is he?
He should be, oh goodness, 7 this year.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
everything
why he's
grows
just relaxed.
a year. Every year you have to add on to all the 150 animals we have out there.
Oh my
So,
gosh, yeah. Yeah,
Takes a
well,
little bit.
I know you guys also have your spring wake up coming. Tell me
So
more.
much. So
I
spring
know.
wake up, yeah. So all winter long, the bison and elk have been in our back winter pasture. That way it gives the pasture that they're in during the summer a little bit time to recuperate. And also it has really good wind blocks. There's a lot more trees back in the back. So on spring wake up, we're going to bring the bison herd back into the main pasture so they'll be visible from the overlooks again. But of course, we're going to have crafts and games and activities and all sorts of things going on as well.
Awesome. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm super impressed with the amount of knowledge you have in your head. You guys
my
have
goodness.
so much coming up. That's
So
a lot
much.
to remember.
Yes.
Okay, and then last, I know you guys have a new caterer at the park. That's pretty
Yes.
exciting. Can you tell us about what we
So-
can expect with that?
Yeah, so Silverline, they're brand new, friends of the park. They've got great decorations already going in some of our halls, and also they're going to have awesome food. So excited to try it. But they're going to have an open house coming up too, that you can come in and look at all the places that we have for weddings or corporate get-togethers or family get-togethers,
Wow.
whatever. You can come in and kind of look and see what we have. So not only do we have animals and we have recreation, but we also have areas for you to bring the family out or to have weddings. So,
Well,
so
that's-
much.
Yeah, that's exciting. It sounds like you guys have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Where can I send everybody if they want to find out what's going on at Wildlife Prairie Park? Where
course.
can we go?
Well, our website, wildlifeprairiepark.org, is the best place, but we also update Facebook regularly. We have a great Instagram going. So if you go to our website, you'll see all the different places that we're at. We even have Animal Fact Friday YouTube videos. So
Awesome.
we're everywhere.
You have so much fun on your social media, and it's fun
Yes.
getting to see, funny pictures of the animals
Oh
and
my goodness,
what your
yes.
otters are up to. They're so cute.
Oh, yes, and so rambunctious. They're
Oh, yeah.
young, they run around, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to get out there. Hopefully this weekend.
Yeah, I hear it's supposed to be great,
And
so. Mm-hmm.
yeah, experience some of this great spring weather and shake off those winter blues. All right, well, I think that's all the time we have left. Thanks for joining me,
No
Callie. I
problem.
appreciate it. And like she said, if you guys want to know what's going on at Wildlife Prairie Park, head to wildlifeprairiepark.org and stay tuned. We'll have more Happy Half Hour coming right up.
Get out your calendars because we're about to fill your free time. First up, trivia night. Did you know you can do trivia in the Peoria area pretty much any night of the week if you wanted to? Get a group together of your smartest friends or maybe just the ones with the most useless knowledge in their heads. Check out one of the great trivia nights in the area. You can play Monday night at Brasky's, Tuesday at MD's Sports Bar and Grill, Wednesday at Poor Brothers Tap Room, and Thursday at the Fox Pub. From the bombastic and epic to the folky and mystical, get ready to rock out to Get the Let Out at the Peoria Civic Center March 2nd. No wigs or fake English accents. Get the Let Out brings what the audience wants, a high-energy Zeppelin concert with heart-thumping intensity. On the first Friday of every month from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., join Peoria artists for an intimate look at studios, galleries, and arts. Meet artists, musicians, neighbors, and collectors. The tour includes 12 locations and spans a breadth of artistic media. For your convenience, the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau will be offering shuttle rides along the route. Visit us on Facebook at Enjoy Peoria to find out where you can hop on. Want to know about the next local concert? There is a new Facebook page that makes it easier for you. Peoria Music Live is a central resource for all the live music shows in the Peoria area. It promotes a number of shows from open mic nights to big concerts. If you want in on the Peoria area music scene, head over to Peoria Music Live on Facebook. For more information on upcoming events, you can head to our website at enjoypeoria.com or check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria.
Yeah, and so then, especially for the large ones, so.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. Well, the arts community in the Peoria area is really not just known regionally, but nationally as well. Unfortunately, not everyone in the Peoria area really knows about that. Well, there's this fun, awesome event every first Friday of the month that gets you out into the art community and learning a thing or two. It's called First Fridays. And one of the main organizers of First Fridays is here with us, Steve Rouland from Studios on Sheridan. Steve, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Good morning.
Good morning. First question is the easiest one. What is First Fridays?
First Fridays are essentially a gallery crawl. People go from venue to venue, looking at art, music, just gives everybody a chance to show off what they have.
There's a number of stops. Let's talk about first off, the Studios on Sheridan. Okay. What are some of the things you can do inside there? Because I know there's always something going on.
Studios on Sheridan is a stop that John Walker and I own, and there's over 30 artists that rent studio space there. So every first Friday, their studios are open. You can see them working in their studios. And we also have several shops there. That includes Urban Artifacts, Restoration, which is Shabby Chic, Moon Dancer, Jeremy Draper, a very talented glass artist, is blowing glass and doing demonstrations on First Friday. We also have two galleries. We have a resident gallery and a main art gallery. And the main art gallery this month is featuring John Boyland in a show called Pursuit of Happiness. And we have live music, and normally live music. This week it's Jonathan Wright DJing. We've had Jonathan there several times before and always love him.
But DJing is a form of live music.
It certainly is a form of live music.
And Studios on Sheridan just isn't just the only stop. I mean, you have the Contemporary Art Center. One World has some galleries.
And Wheel Art Pottery, Jacob Grant and Wheel Art Pottery.
Well, that brings up another fun point. It's not just, you mentioned Jeremy Draper. It's not just going and looking at some of the art, but it's also interacting and learning how to make art. And there's a lot of cool hands-on attractions, too. Can you just talk about some of those a little bit?
That's absolutely right. I know Jacob does classes and is very engaging. Jeremy is very engaging. It's a fun activity. It's a fun activity, and it's a family activity too. It's not just kids are welcome. Kids are welcome. It's a fun activity and introduces people to maybe some things in the arts that they haven't seen, and gets them to come back. And that's one of the things that's important to us.
And why is that important? You know, getting people out in recognizing the arts community, learning a little bit more about it.
I think it does a great job of raising the bar of Peoria as a community, as a vital community. It's surprising how many times people will, from Peoria or from out of town, will come in and say, "Wow, I can't believe this is in Peoria." Well, there are a lot of wonderful things in Peoria, and any event that gets people out and introduces people to something new, introduces people to the arts, or introduces to an event, it's great. And that's why First Fridays are so important. Let people know that these things are really out there.
Mm-hmm. And like I said earlier, the arts community in Peoria is huge. I mean, it's really taken off, hasn't it?
Yes, there's an incredibly talented, huge pool of artists, and every day I'm meeting somebody else, finding out about some talented person that's been a part-time artists for years and years, and very, very talented, and you don't even know they're there. So it's a treat to meet these people and see their work.
And I know you mentioned a little bit about how, First Fridays is important, not just for Peoria, but talk about how it's important for some of these artists to kind of get their name out there.
Well, it is. It's a way for new artists to get their work out there, to be discovered, and because that's important. It's important for them to get the feedback. It's important for them to get the satisfaction of showing their work.
In each month, so it's first Friday of every month. That's why it's called First Fridays. There's always something different, right? I mean, it's not just you go once and you basically have seen everything. There's always even if you try different spots, but if you go to the same spot each month, there's always something different going on.
With us, we have new shows every month in our gallery, and change up the live music, and we have also will have guests. Different guests that come in to not-for-profits and things like that to get a chance to visit with people about other arts organizations.
And what are some of those other art organizations that are around town?
Oh, well, the Peoria Ballet, the Symphony, or two that I can think of offhand.
Awesome. What time does this run on a Friday? Like, what time can you start, and what time does it usually wrap up?
The event is officially 5 to 9, and that's what the hours are at Studios on Sheridan.
Okay, excellent. What's your? I know there's a little bias, but what's your favorite part about First Fridays?
I think it's meeting the people. It's been an incredible. We've done this for almost 5 years now. And the number of people that have been introduced to the arts community through the First Fridays, and to visit with people who our venue is so big, we get hundreds of people through there on a First Friday, and to talk to somebody and say something to them about First Friday, say, oh yeah, I go down there, and it's really, really exciting to meet the people.
Well, I know for us, like we'll get calls from people that say, "Oh yeah, we love First Fridays. We've tried this. What are some other places to try?" You talk about you like meeting the people. Is that something that like really makes you happy when you see people that are just genuinely interested in not just going to First Friday stops, but the Peoria art scene in general?
Absolutely. It is. I forgot to mention Peoria Players and Cornstalk Theater. It really is a great city for the arts. And yes, I do get excited about seeing those people.
And you said this is 5 years?
We've been doing this for, I couldn't believe it that it had actually been 5 years since we did our first Friday.
How have you seen it evolved over time?
It's the venues come and some of the venues come and go, and it's important that those new venues keep coming. It's important that people have new places to go on First Friday. They can't come. We'd love to see them every month, but that's okay if we don't see them for a few months. If they got out on First Friday, and they enjoyed the arts someplace.
I'll let you do a plug on Studios on Sheridan. Do you guys have anything else fun going on right now?
There is something new coming to Studios on Sheridan, but I think I should probably save that for another time.
Lips are sealed. We won't say anything. Well, Steve, thank you so much for coming on and talk to us about a really cool way to learn about the Peoria art community and to see how it's really taken off and how it's really becoming a big deal, not just here, but in the country.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you. Stay tuned. Oh, sorry. Shake your hand. Stay tuned. More Happy Half Hours next.
Hi, I'm Jake. I've been with Connected Restaurant for 10 years. Today I will be making our Chilean sea bass, El Branzino.
Need a jolt to start your morning? Head over to The Blend. This locally owned coffee shop brews the perfect concoction to help you through your day. But it's not just a place to get great coffee, it's also a community gathering spot. Step inside Sentimental Journey for gifts for any occasion. They strive to bring in new and trending gifts along with the tried and true. Do you want to find out more about what's going on in the Peoria area? Well, check us out at enjoypeoria.com. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for Happy Half Hour. Time really does fly when you're having fun. And remember, if you're ever looking for a new event, a great restaurant to try, or a fun attraction, check us out at enjoypeoria.com or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Remember, like my mom always says, if you're bored, it's because you're boring. So get out there and enjoy Peoria. Thanks for joining us on Happy Half Hour.
PeoriaLife.com